way Mr. Citron teaches can be a little hard to grasp at first, but you have to realize that he's preparing you for the way you're going to learn in a higher education level, and you're going to be grateful for it eventually.
The best advice I could give you is do your work, listen to Mr. Citron, and don't be like other kids being late, because my memory of Mr. Citron was always us joking about this one kid always coming in late every single day since the first day of school.
To be successful in Mr. Citron's class, make sure you write everything down because you never know what you need to know. And then rule number 1, don't be a turtle killer. You'll find out what that means later. And good luck in his class.
In Citron's class next year, I would definitely take really good notes because you'll definitely need them for later times.
Just study for your tests because they will get hard during the year. And don't make any enemies in biology because that's going to be the worst part.
My advice to you in biology is to always write notes. Try not to miss anything. This is a really fun class.
Ask Mr. Citron about the type O blood. I promise it's a funny story.
Make sure you have a good sense of humor and don't ever expect him to say a due date the day you get it because he will only say yes.
So diglycerides are 2 fatty acids bonded to a glycerol backbone. Now, that may not seem very important, but just remember that. Tell Mr. Citron about it.
The way Mr. Citron teaches can be a little hard to understand at first, but what got me through this year was probably my note-taking. And so if you're like me, you're probably more of a visual learner, so you need to write down everything he says, everything on the board, and especially write down little side notes about the stories he's telling you because you can look back on them and remember what he says, and it'll help the information stick with you, and yeah, have fun.
Just listen to the words that come out of his mouth when he's teaching, or else you will fail. But I didn't fail.
Okay, so what I would have to say would be my piece of advice for the up-and-coming sophomores would be to always have a positive attitude, because the stuff that he teaches us and the tests may be really overwhelming and you might actually struggle, but stay and stick through it, and I promise you everything will be okay as long as you take great notes and pay attention.
Mr. Citron is a great teacher, and if you engage yourself and just be friendly, he'll like you.
Mr. Citron is a really good teacher. He'll help you. He'll do whatever it takes to make you succeed, and just do what he says. And he has really cool stories too, so get ready for that.
Ask about them stories.
Yeah.